Hello everybody, it is Donut here, and welcome to DonuTutorials. This is a new series I am starting on my channel, where I teach players, new and old, how to improve their performance in TF2, just generally in pubs or maybe even in competitive. This series is aimed at newer players, but maybe some veterans can learn something new from this series too. And the reason I am starting this series is because well, let's be honest, my channel doesn't really contribute to much in the TF2 community, and I wanted to actually make a difference, so I figured I'd help some new players out, because I remember my days as a newer player, and I just wish I could have had some little tips to help guide me. Anyway, this series is not going to focus really on how to get better at specifically classes or stuff like that. It's mainly aimed on how to generally improve your TF2 experience, and just kind of how to make TF2 a bit more fun. So things like how to improve your aim, or how to predict where enemies are going to go, stuff like that will just generally help you play better. And yeah, so for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For people who have been here for a while, don't worry, I'll still be making other stuff. And what you're watching right now is me completing a Islander contract on the new landfall map. Anyway, let's get right into the tips. Tip number 1 that I have for you when playing Team Fortress 2 is listen to music. Listen to your favorite songs. This is useful in several ways. Number 1, it's pretty relaxing. Generally, when I play TF2, and I know when I've asked some other people, and when they play TF2, they get pretty tense. You know, it gets really exciting. There's exciting moments. There's explosions and hats and congas and all that stuff, and it makes you tense up and not perform as well usually. So listen to music. I definitely advise it. Don't make it blaring loud, because you still want to hear stuff such as sentry beeps or spies uncloaking behind you. But if you listen to music quietly, it's pretty great. And you can also, number 2, is you can get some sick kills when the beat drops or when the chorus starts. Like during this playthrough, I was listening to my favorite song, which is Pay No Mind by Madion, and oh my goodness, I got a kill when the beat dropped, and I flipped out. Like it was awesome. And yeah. So tip number 2 is play with friends. Okay, this is Team Fortress 2 is a multiplayer game, so playing with friends makes the experience so much better. In this particular clip, I was not playing with friends, but playing with friends definitely makes this game a lot more fun, because you can do some wacky stuff. You could go Uber chain or something like that, something wacky, something crazy. And generally having someone who shares your glory moments or your epic fails just makes TF2 a bit more fun and a bit more exciting, especially as new players. When you discover new weapons and you share with your friends how amazing or how terrible these new weapons that you've discovered are, and they're just friends, you know, they're fun to have around. If you don't have friends, go make some. There's lots of people in the TF2 community who want to do what you want to do, I'm sure. You want to play competitive? Go play competitive. There's lots of people who want to do that. You want to go play on a brony server? They have brony servers. Just go for it. You'll meet lots of people. And tip number 3, and the last tip for this episode, is know your boundaries. There's certain things in TF2 that you should do and you shouldn't do. So I mean boundaries such as extending too far. You don't want to just rush into enemy lines. You gotta know when to stay back or when to retreat. And there's also social no-nos, which are behaviors that are generally discouraged by the TF2 community. Things such as killing someone who is about to taunt kill another player. You never do that. Don't take their taunt kill. It's a glory moment. It's the greatest moment of their life. Why would you take this away from them? Who do you think you are? You know, back on track now. Just know your boundaries. Know your computer's limitations as well. Know what settings you should be playing on. Like, I generally when I play TF2, I try to play at lower settings, so I can record live commentaries or stuff like that. Right now, this is a demo, so it's not too bad, hopefully. A few frame drops here and there. But yeah, you just gotta know when to do stuff, when not to do stuff. And generally, if you know your boundaries, you'll have a lot more fun. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. If you have any tips that you'd like to give newer TF2 players, I'm talking to you, veterans, feel free to leave them in the comments, because newer players do need a lot of help. The best way to get better is through experience. I'm sure anyone will tell you that. And yeah, this is Donut, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.